Ibrahim alayhi salatu wassalam, the messenger of God, the creator. And his stories in the Quran started from his relation with his uncle Azar while he was a young man. And he stood against wrong thing in the society. Our relation with those that we love and we care about has to have the inspiration of the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam with his uncle. We have to keep the love for everyone around us. Doesn't matter I received good from them or no. I have to be and to do the good toward them. I will keep remind, inform, teach, explain, ask and answer questions to give them the opportunity to understand the right and the wrong. We shouldn't give up. We shouldn't return any harm by another harm. We shouldn't be in front of the oppressors like them. For that reason they said, don't show your tears to your oppressors. Show them your smile face. Show them how much you care about them, because we care about their future. We care about the first moment after death for each one around us. We care about his relation with his Lord in the grave. Because Ikhwani, if I am your brother or your friend or your neighbor or your partner, and you hear that I am in trouble, and you didn't give me your hand to help me, absolutely I will be mad from you. True or false? True. Same thing if he is in trouble, not in the dunya business. He is in trouble in the akhirah business. He is in trouble in a threat that he will go to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with no good deeds. He is not praying to God. He is not fasting the month of Ramadan. He is not obeying his Lord. But he cares about everything in his life, his business. Wake up morning, go and collect and serve and buy and sell and fix and manage. But for his future life, he is in ghafla, ghafil, head mistress. I have to be in that situation with him, talk to him, support him, remind him. But I have to be nice in all these steps. I have to show him the love. And not just show him, I have to convince him that I am doing what I am doing for you because I love you. I care about you. I don't care about your money. I don't need nothing from you. I don't need anything from you. And this is the message of the messengers when they used to go to their tribes. Oh my people, I'm not asking you to give me any money. قُلْ لَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ أَجْرًا. Allah is the one who will reward me. I just want you the khair because I care about you. You are something for me. Absolutely each one of us in this house of God, the Creator, he has in his mind names. I'm sure maybe son. And this is the most pain in the heart when my son means my heart. He's in the wrong way toward his religion. I have to be 24 hours thinking, how can I help him? My daughter, or my father, or my uncle, or my wife, or my etc., etc. Each one of us, he has people around him. Maybe himself, he needs help. Ibrahim, alayhi salatu wassalam, he spoke to his uncle. And Azar, he wasn't his father, but he was his uncle, the one who adopted him, and he was the guardian of Ibrahim in that time. So you can call your uncle Abi. Abi. Abi means what? Father. But he's not the biological father for you. He's your uncle. He said, Ya Abati. Oh, my father. Ya Abati. He didn't say Ya Azar. He didn't say Ya Ahmad, Ya Khalid. No, Ya Abati. This is the sign of love when you call somebody father. And he's not your father, as if you considered him what? In the position of your dad. So I show you my love from my heart. Ya Abati. Ya Abati. And his uncle, he used to be the one who create the idols that they used to worship them in Iraq. Imagine his career directly against the faith of Ibrahim. Shirk, he created the asnam. Imagine. And Ibrahim, he didn't leave him. You are kafir, I can't live with you, I can't talk to you. No, don't do that. This is the one that he needs you more and more. This is the one. Ya Abati, oh my father. Lima, why? Ta'bud, worship. Lima ta'bud, why you worship? ما لا يسمع ولا يبصر. The one that he can't hear, he can't see. ولا يغني عنك شيئا. He can't do nothing for you. He can't protect you. He can't. It's a stone. Stone. Why, oh my father, you worship a stone? Can't do nothing for you. Can't help you. Can't help itself. One of his argument with his uncle told him, oh Ibrahim, I made this God by these hands, these fingers. Then Ibrahim told him, so who made your fingers? Who made your fingers? Don't you think? Don't you realize that you are in the wrong direction, oh my uncle? Ya Abati. Full respect in the dialogue with those that they are against you in the faith. We need this strategy in United States of America these days. With all the challenge that you see around here, you have to be nicer. And you have to be kind. You have to think in this way. My Lord will never harm me if I am with his side. But if I am in the other side, you put yourself opponent for him, you will never beat your Lord. Because God subhanahu wa ta'ala, he can do anything. He controls my heart. He controls everything. So he said, oh my father, Ya Abati. Very lovely speech. Very lovely approach. And this is how you have to address those people. We have to be smart. Observe their madness and tell them in a nice way, let's go and sit and talk. Why you hate me? What you know about me? Or what you know about my faith? You know nothing. I am like you. We are all belong to the same father and same mother. Jesus was Muslim, alayhi salatu wassalam. Then he go to the next level. Ya Abati. Always when you have argument with somebody, you have to bring evidences. Don't keep talking about emotionals. Bring things he can see, he can touch, he can think about. Ya Abati inni qad ja'ani min al-ilmi ma lam ya'tik. Oh my father, I receive more knowledge than you. I receive the following. And absolutely Ibrahim explained to his father what he received from God. The revelation, the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And by the way, the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala affected any person, even if he didn't say it to you. Story, old story. Muslims, they traveled by ocean in a big ship on that time, maybe in 70s or 60s. Those Muslims, it was a Friday day. They said, let us gather each others and do the Salatul Jumu'ah. Friday, khutbah and salah. A lot of non-Muslims with them in the same area. And they saw them. After they finished the khutbah, a lady came to the khatib and she told him, hold on, I heard your speech. You used to speak something normal, I know it, and you said some songs that it's abnormal, something amazing, something make my heart up and down, something. What is this song? Who is the singer? She meant what? Al-Quran. She doesn't know Arabic. But the secret, the miracle of the Quran affected even those that they don't know Arabic. Same, your feeling when you enter the masajid. Every one of us, when he enters the masjid, absolutely something else will be around you. The peace, feeling relaxing, happiness. It's not the house of any human being, it's the house of Allah. So masajid is not just salah and imam and khatib. There is something else. If you are not coming to the masajid regularly, you lose that thing, that kind of connection with Allah in His house. So please keep visiting the house of God every single day, at least one time, to have the privilege of this gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Something I can't explain it. Something secret, like when you recite Surah Al-Fatiha daily 30 times. Who can say his name daily 30 times? How many times you could imagine say your name? Tawfiq, Tawfiq, Tawfiq. After 5 times you say, oh, it's boring, am I right? Who can read story daily 3 or 4 times? Who? No one. Even the most lovely person for you will never mention him a day 30 times. You mention your wife's name 30 times? Say the truth. No. No. But we recite Surah Al-Fatiha 30 times a day. Nobody felt that it's boring. This is something over and beyond our understanding. It's a secret. This is the miracle. This is how this Quran is powerful. And nobody can say why. And each time you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, I feel that you recite it for the first time. Lovely. You love it. This is the words of God, a miracle. For that reason, visiting the masjid by itself, something luxury. And it should affect your life in the right way. So he said to him, oh my uncle, I received something more than what you know. And here is the point. If he's younger than you, it doesn't mean that he doesn't know like you. Maybe he knows more than what you know. So be down to earth and learn from any person if he has the evidences. If he can convince you, learn from him. فَاتَّبِعْنِي. So follow me, oh my uncle. أَهْدِكَ. I will guide you to the right way to your Lord. Then the third time he called him, Ya Abati, oh my father. Lovely speech. No hatred to any person. No hatred to even the kuffar, no hate. We love them. We hate their kufr, but we love them as a human being. They are our brothers, am I right? We all belong to the same family, Adam and Eve. يا أبتي لا تعبد الشيطان. Don't worship Iblis. I'm not worshiping Iblis. No, you are. Because if you put yourself against God, you are with His team, because He is the first creation stood against God's command. When He said to Allah, no, I will not bow to Adam, I'm better than him. Don't worship him. Ikhwani, if you read about the civilizations, each people, each gathering, each nation, they have deen, they have religion, they have faith, they worship something. If they are not worshiping the Creator, by default they will worship the creation. And the creation can't be God. The one who deserves to be worshipped, the one who created. That's the definition. It has to be very clear for everyone. يا أبتي لما تعبد الشيطان يا أبتي لا تعبد الشيطان. Don't worship Iblis, الشيطان. Because الشيطان كان للرحمن والعصية. He was disobeying God, disobeying Allah. So he is your enemy. He announced this from day one, that he is the enemy of Adam and the children of Adam. So why you considered him your friend? It doesn't make any sense. He said, I'm your enemy, and you say, I'm your friend, I'm your enemy, I'm your friend. No, it doesn't work with Iblis, just Iblis. For that reason, God said in the Quran, Allah said in the Quran, إن الشيطان كان لكم عدوا فاتخذوه عدوا. Shaitan, Iblis, he is your enemy, so you have to consider him what? Your enemy. You consider him your enemy. You can't take him a friend, because he will lead you to the hellfire, to disobey your Lord. Who can afford God's anger? Who can? Death has no introduction. Suddenly, you hear that he passed away. Suddenly. For that reason, we ask Allah not to die the suddenly death. We ask Allah to give us a sign. It's a mercy from Him if Allah gives you sign. Okay, sick or something, you prepare yourself. Otherwise, you don't know. You drive in the morning, who guarantee that you will come back in the evening? No one. No one. We need him. So he said to his uncle, Ya Abati. He still in the fourth time called him what? My father, I love you. I care about you. We have to do this with our network, Ikhwani. This is the reason of this khutbah. Do this with your network. Don't leave it to the time. Because if you keep at my door, in certain moment, I have to open for you. Am I right? If somebody's keep knocking, what you will do? You will open. At the end, you will open. So keep knock at the subject with those that you love. And change your ways. Right, left, occasion, phone call, messages, text. For him, it's something important. For you, I did it yesterday, do it today. But different way, different style. He said in the fourth time, Ya Abati, إني أخاف أن يمسك عذاب من الرحمن. I am afraid that a punishment will come upon you from my Lord Ar-Rahman. Don't challenge him. Then فتكون للشيطان وليا. You will be from the awliya al-shaytan, the group of the shaitan, the people of the shaitan. Means you will be loser. Father. His position, the father, in that time, the benefits. I am the one who made the statues to the kingdom. I am a high position in the country. How can I just give up all these things and follow my nephew? No. He said, look, Ya Ibrahim. He called him Ya Ibrahim. أراغب أنت عن آلهتي Ya Ibrahim. He didn't say son. Ibrahim told him, father, 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 4 times. Him, Ibrahim. You can now understand that he's not listening. Otherwise, he said, son, thank you, I love you. He said immediately, you don't like my way of faith, my gods, O Ibrahim? You don't like what I have? لَإِن لَمْ تَنْتَهِ. If you don't stop this kind of talking with me, لَأَرْجُمَنَّكَ. I will kill you by stoning you. Imagine the way that he responded to him. You will be killed stoning. You remember? Stoning his nephew. Father, father, father. Ibrahim, stop or you will die. Immediately Ibrahim, he got the message. No hope. Because now my life on the track. And we've been asked to save what? To save what? Our life first. Not our faith first. Life, then faith. Life, then faith. Then he said to him, وَهْجُرْنِي مَلِيًّا. If you have 2 options. Even you stop talking to me about this subject, or you will be killed, or you have another option. Leave the country. You can't stay in this country. Leave. Then Ibrahim, what he chose? To leave. But after he left, before he left, he said, Salamun alayk. Peace be upon you, my uncle. He still feel love to his uncle because he's his uncle. Our brothers, sisters, friends, neighbors, we love them. We care about them. We have to show them that we love this society. We love America. We love the Americans. They are our people. We belong to each other. We know hundreds of them. All what you know from them is your project to be nice to them and deliver the right faith to them nicely until they will threaten your life. In that time, you leave. Salamun alayk. Peace be upon you. سأستغفر لك ربي. I will ask my Lord to forgive you. Uncle. Then Ibrahim left. He left. And when he left, Allah Azza wa Jal, He sent him to Palestine, and He told him that you will have Ishaq and Yaqub, and both of them, they will be prophets, and etc., etc. at the end of the story. So this story in Surah Maryam, talking about how we have to be responsible for our family members first, then the circles around your family, uncles, cousins, friends. We have to do this kind of job nicely. And if you don't know the mechanic way, read the surah and learn. Go to the dictionary and start to pull those words. And you have to have the knowledge. Because they will ask you questions. They will ask you a lot of things. You have to know how to answer. How to also ask them questions. They will put you sometimes in a big ibtila, big fitna. Oh, what is this? This is in my deen. You have to know what's the right, what's the wrong. Get yourself. It's a must as you worship Allah in the salah. You have to learn. Read was the first what? First message from Allah to you. Not work. Not sleep. Not eat. Not drive. Read. And He said, قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. They are not equal, those that they know and the other that they don't know. So increase your knowledge. And we are, wallahi, blessed community in America because you have open internet, open YouTube, open resources, free universities in your phone. Use the internet to increase your knowledge. Study and learn and show and see and visit and attend. Don't work 7 days a week, please. Don't work 2 shifts. I know people, they work A and B shifts, 16 hours, 18 hours, 7 days a week. This is the life of not a human being. What are you doing for yourself? By the way, even if you work 24 hours more than what Allah will give you, you will not get. Your risk is very, very limited. Allah knows. You will not increase your provision by working more hours. Don't do that. Keep some room for your mission, because all of us are missionaries here. We are dua. You have to learn. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فيا فوز المستغفرين استغفروه وادعوه وأنتم موقنون بالإجابة.